The advice most retirees grew up with about saving, investing, and planning for retirement is now becoming dangerous. And Bob Jenkins from Scottsdale, Arizona, learned that the hard way until one phone call changed everything. Now, before I tell you what happened to Bob, you need to understand what's unfolding in our economy right now. According to a new report from CNBC, US credit card debt just hit a record $1.13 trillion. Inflation is back on the rise after a brief dip. And the Fed? They're still playing chicken with interest rates, while the average retiree is left trying to stretch every dollar in a broken system. But here's the kicker. The old advice, just keep your money in a 401k, ride it out, diversify into index funds, was built for a different America, not one with runaway national debt, volatile markets, global conflict, and political chaos. Bob followed that old advice. He spent 34 years as a senior logistics manager, building up a solid nest egg, 1.2 million, in his 401k. He didn't live fancy, didn't gamble it away, just followed the playbook we all heard growing up. But when regional banks started wobbling in early 2023 and headlines started warning about a slow motion recession, Bob panicked. Half his friends were talking about pulling their money. The other half said do nothing. So Bob did what most people do. He froze. He watched his account whiplash month after month, and his stress levels skyrocket. Until one day, he saw a video, just like this one. It wasn't pushing some gimmicky free silver coin. It didn't promise overnight riches. It was simply a message that said, "You've worked your whole life to build your retirement. Why not take a few minutes to protect it?" Bob took the free Gold IRA guide, and within a week, he scheduled a no-pressure educational call. No slick sales pitch. Just answers. What he learned shocked him. Not just about how physical gold and silver have outperformed major stock indexes during periods of high inflation, but about how easy it actually is to roll over just a portion of a retirement account, tax and penalty free, into something real, tangible, unshakable. That's what Bob did. He rolled over $420,000 of his IRA into a gold IRA. That move didn't just help diversify his retirement, it gave him peace of mind. And now, Bob sleeps like a rock. While his neighbors are worried about rate hikes and market dips, Bob's focused on enjoying time with his grandkids and planning a fly fishing trip to Montana. And it all started with that free guide. So let me ask you, what do you want the next decade of your life to feel like? Because if you've got over $100,000 in a 401k, TSP, or IRA, this is your moment to at least explore your options. You're not locking anything in, you're just learning. And you don't need to wait until the next market dip to do it. Click the link, get your free Gold IRA guide, and schedule a quick, no-pressure call with a real expert, someone who's helped thousands of Americans just like you figure out if a Gold IRA makes sense. This isn't about politics or panic, it's about control, about building something that lasts, about making sure your hard work actually protects your future, and maybe even creates a legacy. Again, there's no pressure, no sales tactics, no flashy bonuses, just the truth. The same truth Bob got, and the same opportunity. So get the guide, get the facts, and give yourself the peace of mind you've earned.